Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, we took a lot of heat for this hunt because we went on this hunt right when COVID started. It was early April. People thought we were nuts for traveling. But you know, you and I both thought we're going to go anyways. We're going to take all the precautions, hand sanitizer, you know, mask up, keep our distance.
Gloves, road snacks, so we didn't have to stop anywhere and buy food. Just gas, toilet, and that was it.
Yep, and it was a great hunt. And I'll tell you what, the real birds, nothing like them, man.
And I told you, they gobble a little bit differently. Their mannerisms are a little bit different. We're used to hunting Easterns.
Yep, for sure there.
And this is definitely a little different. Those Western birds act pretty weird.
Well, I'm going to let the video speak for itself. Check this hunt out.
Good morning, sunshine. It is time for a major road trip to Kansas and Rio Grande turkeys on this episode of Forever Wild Outdoors Adrenaline Adventures.
Getting close. Just about ready to hit the Kansas line. Gonna be hunting with our good friend Rodney Kelly with the Kansas Big Buck Outfitters. There's the Kansas line. We're not gonna be hunting for whitetails here this time. We're gonna be hunting for Rio Grande turkey, and we're not hunting with guns. Steve and I are going to be hunting with our center point crossbows, cloaked in our new Strata True Timber camouflage. I'm psyched. Well, we're here. A day and a half drive. See Rodney and Joe again. Get settled in. Get our stuff unpacked and get out and find some birds. Finally, 1,100 miles later. Well, we're finally here. Kansas Big Buck Outfitters. Kansas has a special place in my heart if you know anything about me. But we're not here for whitetails, we're here for Rio Grande turkey. We're getting ready to meet with Joe and Rodney here real soon. And long trip. Steve and I are beat, but very optimistic about tomorrow morning, so come on, let's go see Joe and Rodney. Hey, buddy. Hey. What's up, man?
Pretty good.
I'm all clean and sanitized.
Yeah, hey.
Let's go.
These are some of my deer that I have.
The guys get settled in, do some scouting, and eagerly await the morning.
To open up. Joe says we should be successful in this location, so just made a little makeshift ground blind. I'm waiting for the morning to wake up. Give this a go. We haven't heard anything this morning, no turkey calling at all. We're gonna sit tight here for a little bit, see if anything happens, and if not, we're gonna move, but for now, you never know.
After 2 hours of calling, a pair of RIO'S show up. But they're jakes, and not really what our hunters are looking for on this hunt. More of this adrenaline adventure after the break.
Why do we hunt Hup Outfitters? Southeast Ohio premier hunting destination for whitetail deer.
You got some bruising bucks here.
Located along the Ohio River in Meigs County.
We just smoked an Ohio giant right here.
Hup Outfitter boasts hundreds of acres of rich farmland and food plots hunting from tree stands and Oak Ridge hunting blinds. A bow hunter's paradise with meals and world-class lodging.
Forever Wild Outdoors Adrenaline Adventures is brought to you by Hup Outfitters, guided archery hunts and lodging in Southeast Ohio, Velocity Outdoors, and Centerpoint Archery. Tacticam, gun or bow, share your hunt. Carnage Outdoors, waterfowl, upland game birds, and bow fishing. There will be carnage.
We're in a new location. Just worked a couple jakes. Steve called them in 3 times. It was tempting, but I didn't pull the trigger. Rodney got a hold of us, said I got another spot for you. Come on out at 11. And here we are. We got this blind set up right now. He's killed a bunch of birds off this spot right here, so we're gonna see if we can get it done. Well, it's a little after 2 o'clock, I think. And it's hot. April 7th. We're in a new location. We're in a ground blind. Overlooking one of Rodney's favorite spots. And we're gonna be sitting here until probably 8 o'clock tonight. Unless I get it done and get a bird on the ground. We heard one gobbling a little while ago, but we also thought we heard a hen too, so with any luck, maybe he'll split off of her at some point in time today and come looking for love our way. We'll see. But it's hot.
This Tom is fired up, but he's not leaving the real thing. Ah, so close. More Forever Wild Outdoors adrenaline adventures after this.
Why do we hunt Hup Outfitters? Southeast Ohio premier hunting destination for white-tailed deer.
They got some bruising bucks here.
Located along the Ohio River in Meigs County.
We just smoked an Ohio giant right here.
Hup Outfitter boasts hundreds of acres of rich farmland and food plots hunting from tree stands and oak ridge hunting blinds. A bow hunter's paradise with meals and world-class lodging.
Forever Wild Outdoors Adrenaline Adventures is brought to you by Expedition Archery, experience perfection. Ramcat Broadheads, hits like a ram, cuts like a cat. True Timber Camouflage, experience total concealment. Victory Archery, the Carbon Arrow experts. U-Slide Bow Holder, what's holding your bow? Wrecking Machine Game Calls, veteran owned. Don't just kill them, wreck them. Steve and Jerry are back at First Light, where they had the close encounters with gobblers the day before, but opt to not sit the blind, trying to close the distance.
Move into the right chair. Scooch up. Stop. He's coming out in the field. He's coming out. He's coming out in the field right in the cedars in front of you. He's in the field straight ahead of you. He's coming right to you. Get your safety off.
Steve and Jerry's perspectives are different. The small rise in front of Jerry keeps him from seeing the tom just 40 yards in front of him.
He's walking up into the cedars away from you. Stop. The gobbler's right in front of her. He's walking this way. He's walking right to you, buddy.
Although a valiant effort was made by Jerry to sneak into position, the high percentage shot opportunity just never presented itself for a clean, ethical shot.
I mean,
Very receptive to calling.
you know, with all the land I got, I don't take about 14 turkey hunters a year.
Right.
You know, it's like everywhere else, you know, weather. You get a good cold morning, sometimes they shut up, they won't gobble much. I don't never call turkeys before season. I never have. All my life, I never went out making a call toward the turkey. I go out and hoot like an owl to get them gobbled, but I don't do no turkey calls.
Yeah, we don't either.
Because too many people, they educate them too much.
Yep.
And then you can't kill them.
Rodney takes the guys to a new farm to scout for the last day's hunt.
I guarantee you there's probably one in the field like that now. Brother Tom. So the game plan is the morning is we're gonna get in here before light. The blind is right there, so when we come in, we're going to kind of sneak around where the box blind is, get into the pop-up blind over here, get set up. And Rodney said that we got to be real careful because right here on this little river cut directly behind the blind, we might have a bird roosting in here, but generally directly across the field from us is where they're going to be roosting. And we're going to set the decoys up. We're looking for a nice close shot, 15, 20 yards. And the center points are going to eat with our victory arrows. And then Rodney here says he's going to make us the biggest steak breakfast ever, didn't you, Rodney? That can happen.
More Forever Wild Outdoors after this.
Why do we hunt Hup Outfitters? Southeast Ohio premier hunting destination for white-tailed deer.
They got some bruising bucks here.
Located along the Ohio River in Meigs County.
We just smoked an Ohio giant right here.
Hup Outfitter boasts hundreds of acres of rich farmland and food plots hunting from tree stands and Oak Ridge hunting blinds. A bow hunter's paradise with meals and world-class lodging.
Forever Wild Outdoors Adrenaline Adventures is brought to you by Bushnell, rifle, shotgun, and pistol scopes, binoculars, rangefinders, and more. Dead Downwind, scent elimination redefined. Reveal cellular cameras, always on the hunt. Trophy Taker, always ready. Tinks, America's #1 deer lure. Evolution Outdoor, hunting, fishing, tactical gear, coolers, and more.
Oh no, what happened?
Jerry tries to quietly reset and load his CP400, but cannot get it done in time before this guy walks away in victory from his fight with the decoy.
We're in Labette, Kansas right now, in the town of Oswego. Rodney brought us just far enough so we could see where we were going to walk in the morning with the blind. And he said there's 4 or 5 gobblers in here. Well, Rodney, I'm going to tell you there's, I don't know, 8 or 9. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if it's not, we're going to let the area die down a bit. We know the gobblers. There's a little creek behind us. And behind that, there's another big, big field. So we're just going to let things settle down. And I'm just going to start calling again and see what happens. Oh, man.
After about an hour, Steve manages to fire up some more birds.
Was about maybe 6 feet from the freaking bottom of the blind. Literally. I'm like, oh no, he's no Jake. Dude, he was gonna walk straight out because those Jakes were on him. They were gonna push him straight out of the field. I was like, I gotta take this shot. Oh, buddy. Did you see the beard on him? Yeah.
My bird's DRT dead right there. He's a 2-year-old. He's got an 11-inch beard on him. The one thing that we can always say is if you want to challenge yourself, pick up a center point crossbow. This bird never stood a chance with this CP400. I mean, I think when I pulled the trigger on him, he was what, 15 yards? He was dead. He's DRT, he's dead right there. Well, I wanted to do a cape on my bird. That's not gonna happen on this one, unfortunately, but he'll make a beautiful fan mount. And we're gonna have bringing some poppers home to Mama. But on this hunt, we used, obviously, our True Timber Strata Camo, Wrecking Machine game calls. I was using the Bloody Batwing mouth call, and the Crystal call I was using. RIO'S love a higher pitch call. They're very susceptible to it. Every once in a while, they would gobble to the throatier 3-reed call, but that Bloody Batwing just killed it.
Well, Steve, congratulations. What a beautiful RIO. That is a classic example of an up-close and personal turkey hunt with the crossbow.
And those ram cap broadheads destroyed that bird.
Yeah, they certainly did. I'll tell you what, man.
Destroyed that bird.
Great hunt. I didn't have as much luck, but we saw a lot. I had opportunities. It just didn't happen, but that's hunting. That's the way it goes. I'll tell you what. Next episode, what do we got coming up?
Well, buddy, next episode is the final episode of the season. It is our best of. You're going to love it. It's going to be the best hunts and recaps and highlights of all of Season 8 of Forever Wild Outdoors Adrenaline Adventures. And Jerry, I am so happy that one more year we get to do this.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to Season 9.
Season 9.
But we still got another episode to go.
Tune in next week. You are going to love episode 13.